Hi everyone, we're streaming on a 3-year anniversary of the channel. RPM Reload, formerly known as Zigzag Gameplay, is 3 years old. So happy birthday to the channel, and thanks for everybody who supported. And during the celebration, we thought we would just take out some cars and just drive around and spend some time with you guys, the people who made the 3 years possible. So hop on in. Also, if you want to join the convoy, you want to come along today, I'm trying the convoy for the first time. It's happening. It's right there. Just type in RPM space reload and it should get you hopefully in the convoy. I don't really know how convoys work, but mine is pretty open. So hopefully that works. Let's go ahead and take it out first spin. So first up today, we're going to be trying out some cars that we haven't really driven before, but they have a reputation for good drifting. So this is a 2019 DeBerti Toyota Tacoma TRD, the performance truck, and it's really a drift truck. So just playing around with that and see how this goes. We're going to try a drift zone right here coming up. Okay. Third doesn't seem to have a lot in it. I think it's the fourth that we gotta play with. Yeah, fourth is a little bit better. There you go. Okay, this thing looks really nice. All right, and there's another bend coming up there.
400 yards. Turn left.
Ooh, almost out of the way. All right, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Really insane looking TRD truck.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
All right, so where's the drift zone at? Oh, it's behind me. Really cool looking thing. All right, we're gonna turn around though. Bonk. Ford F-150, gotta get out of the way. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and hit that drift zone up that's coming up. Looking at the map real quick. Yeah, right there. That's the drift zone we want. It's coming up. There it is. So this is an interesting setup. Yeah, never really drifted in this thing before. It's a really big car, obviously, a big truck, so the driving angles, the drift angles that you're getting are big and wide. So around these tighter bends right here, like this one coming up too. Yeah, slowing down is hard on it. I probably have to downshift, but who's got time for that? All right, so there you go. I mean, gets really good angles.
You have arrived at your destination.
And there you go. Let's go down this way. There was a couple of tight ones that I missed there that I want to try out. This thing is really cool. Let me just give you a quick walk around of it. Look at this. Beautiful. This is how it came stock, by the way. All right, just bought it. I think it was like 200,000 or 300,000 credits. Just bought it from the store. Really cool looking truck. Looks so great. All right, so let's go ahead and try it out. Let's go this way. Hey Ivan, what's going on? This is Forza Horizon 5. One easy. If I'm saying your name right, I'm sorry. This is Forza Horizon 5. Forza Horizon 5 on PC. And if you haven't been here before, welcome, welcome. We're gonna be drifting some new cars that I haven't drifted before. There you go, on the wheel. Can I make this? Can I make this? Can I make this? Ugh. This is that tight one that I missed last time. Ugh, just made it. Got on the dirt a little too much. Not into that. Okay, this one right here. This is the harder one. Okay, I did a better job on it. And just like that, the zone's over.
Arrived at your destination.
Very, very cool. All right, let me look at chat real quick. And let's head up a different drift zone too while we're at it. Where should we head up? What's a nice drift zone? This one right here by the water is always nice. Let's head on over there. I like that one. It's nice and long too. It's not too short. It gives you a bit of a chance to learn the car, which I like. There you go. There you go. Can we make it? Can we make it? Oh yes, we made it. I thought I was gonna break that drift, but just barely made it. This truck is nice. Slowed down there a little too much for fourth gear, so I had to get back into it again. Had to gather some speed. Downshifting is hard on the pedals. There you go. Okay, very nice. Getting the hang of it now. Get it, get it, get it, get it. A little too slow to accelerate in fourth gear, so if I could tune it myself, I would just change the gearing ratios to make fourth gear a little bit quicker to accelerate. But otherwise, really dope. All right, let's go on and go this way and see what we can do. For a new truck that I just started drifting in, it's pretty cool. Not that big a learning curve. Wow, okay. Yeah, if you don't slow down too much, it goes really well. Stay above like 55. Woo! Man, it's crushing those bends though. Look at this. I can't believe it. This is a truck, guys. This is a truck. It's not a small car. And it's just slipping and sliding so smoothly. I could have probably made this bend all in one shot, but I messed up. Alright, here you go. There's another bend coming up here. Transition real quick. Try to make it in one shot. That's not that bad. Oh, a little too fast. Too hot coming in there. Messed up. And just like that. Wow. Wow. Surprise on about this little truck. All right, really cool. Once again, if you don't know the truck, it's a 2019 DeBerti Toyota Tacoma TRD, the performance truck. Just got it today, and I had heard some things about this truck before, but I never really tried it on my own, and I thought would give it a go now. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take it out on a couple of jumps, and then we'll come back here and switch on to another car. Meanwhile, I have the convoy going on. Just type in RPM Reload, and look it up and join the convoy if you want to come and drive around with me. Meanwhile, we're gonna head on over to our runway jump, which is right down south of us there. I'm gonna ride right over there, and there we go. We're gonna see what kind of jumps we can do with this thing and what kind of top speed it gets. Probably not a whole lot. It's meant to be a drift truck. Let's see what it can do. All right, let's go. Pretty speedy for a truck. Looks so nice though. All right, I think 6th gear is going to be our top gear. Let's go ahead and try to a barrel. Come on. Did a barrel, and we're right on there. What's up, what's up? That bro gamer who's joining the convoy and left the convoy. See you later. All right, let's go ahead and try to ride this loop out. Anytime I drift, I like to come out here. This is a nice big giant circle. It's great to just drift around here and perfect your technique and your control a little bit. All right, 360 done pretty much. And we're out of there. So there you have it. This Tacoma TRD, super cool car, performance truck. Definitely into it. Let's do a wheel spin real quick. Lucky day. Nope, not so lucky. Almost had that 200,000 credit, but that's all we get. Let's go ahead and switch up some cars now. And I think I'm going to try the Mazda RX7 next. Let's go home. Mazda RX7 is another car in Forza Horizon 5 that a lot of people swear by, and I think it's one of those cars that looks really nice with different upgrades, and it's one of those few cars that has lots of body kits available too, so that's kind of cool always. All right, let's go and find it. The coolest looking Mazda right there. There's actually a couple of really cool looking Mazdas in this game. This one is really nice. The MX-5, I believe, is really nice. But this one, I was tuning and playing around with the tune myself, I think. Let me just check. Yeah, I've been tuning it myself. But if you were to go down to conversions, I believe you've got a couple of options here. Just some really cool options, by the way. So this is your classic Mazda RX7. Then you got a little drop down version with the Rocket Bunny. It adds those little LEDs right below the headlights. It's a really cool look, and it drops the ride too. Really nice curves. Then this Rocket Bunny just changed the look completely. I've never seen a body kit that changes the car this much in this game, and this one just completely changes it, turns it into like a Mustang or something. All right, then we got this KRC Japan. That's the kit that I have on right now. I think it looks mean. The red and black and the open vents, they just cut everything up, made the ride light. And this is a cool one too. Just a lot going on. Red and black, very cool. All right, so this is a kit we got on right now, but I did tweak it quite a bit. And if you wanted to see some of my tuning magic, I'm playing with it. I haven't, this isn't the perfect tune right now, but here's what we've got. The big ones that I changed pretty much is the gearing ratio. I brought the final drive all the way up so I could play around with the first, second, and third gears. And the goal was to try to keep it in third as long as possible. And as you can see, the third gear is giving me quite a bit of range, taking me above 100, right over 125. So hopefully that's going to be enough and I won't have to shift too much mid drift, which is always annoying. So that's that. And then for camber, I got a negative 4.5 on both front and rear. Everything else I left untouched. Anti-rolls, I dropped a little bit on the front and the rear. It was feeling too tight. And then springs too, same thing. I just kind of left it as is, but just dropped maybe a little bit on the front and the rear because I wanted a softer handling experience. I did the same here with the stiffness, brought it just a little bit softer. And then down here, arrows untouched, brakes untouched, and differential we maxed out to kind of lock it up. And let's see how it drifts. You know, also first day of driving this car, never really drove this car before. Here's what it looks like on the inside, right-hand drive. All right, let's pop out of that view and see what we got over here. Okay, so third brings us here. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough power even in third to kind of like floor it and get it out. Oh, I was looking at chat and lost track of the road. Hold on. So Wang Wang says, bro, is the Forza Horizon 5 version of Big Chief from Street Outlaws? Yeah, sure. Sure. All right, third. Fourth is just really, really slow to accelerate. I think third is going to be it. There's a drift zone up here we're going to try out. But this little RX7 is a really cool car. Even if you don't turn it into a drifter, I don't think, you know, drifting is the end-all be-all for this car. You can turn it into just a speed monster, and I think it's going to be a really speedy car. It's a very tiny car, it's light, and it gets you going. So let's see what we can do here on this drift zone. Okay. I'm definitely sliding. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. I think we got this. Wanted to avoid that, so it broke my drift there a little bit. Not happy about that. But look at this. Very nice. Really nice. Okay, I can get used to this. Definitely. It's not spinning out. I think I have a decent balance on here right now. I would like a little bit more power, though. I'm feeling like I'm a little bit short on power. Just throttle alone isn't doing it for me right now. I did do a conversion on this. This is not the original stock engine of the car that I have on right now. So there's a little bit of that. I would like a little bit more power, though. But as far as speed is concerned, in fourth gear, it goes pretty fast, pretty rapidly. It is a 4-speed transmission because we got the drift transmission on it. And I think it should go up to around like 190, 195 just in fourth gear. So I think my ratios, my gearing ratios are still off. They're not ideal. So that's what I got to play around with a little bit. Yeah. See, so here's what we got. 190, like I said. We might be getting to 200. Yep, 200 is topping out at 200. All right, so that's what we got for the Mazda RX7 Drift Edition. Let's do a little, maybe a 360 here, and we land in the perfect spot. And this is where you should practice your drifting. Highly recommend the test track. This is the donut test track. It's really nice. This bend right here, you want to learn. Very nice. Ooh, yeah, this one's always a tough one. Let's go this way. Let's go see if we can get this thing to go on into the stadium. That's a common jump we do. This one actually handles okay on the straights also, so I'm feeling a little bit more confident driving this around a few bends just naturally as a daily driver. I don't know if I'm going to get the acceleration enough to get up to 150, but handling wise, it's not terrible. Usually if you turn something into a drifter a lot of times in these cars, you know, you start playing around with the tuning a little bit, the handling can suffer on the straights, and this isn't terrible. And the regular, common, you know, slight bends, it's handling like a champ, no problem. Very nice. Thing flies though. You don't realize how quickly you've gained some speed, and then all of a sudden you're going crashing. It says when I pull my e-brake, my gas stopped working for a second. Do you know why? Yeah, with your e-brake, you kind of have to downshift, put it in neutral, and get it back again. But if you're running like a semi-automatic setup, it tries to adjust it on its own real quick. You know, because in a real car, if you like pull the e-brake, the car would stall if you pull the e-brake all the way. So I think the game is just trying to adjust to that. And what you could do to accommodate that is that when you pull your e-brake, don't pull it for too long. That's the best thing you could do. Don't pull it for too long. If you do a quick e-brake, pull and release. Now, I'm not talking about super fast. I'm using a USB e-brake right now, a handbrake. But if you pull it long enough and the car loses enough acceleration, it will stall. And that's what I think the game is trying to mimic. No way we're making it. No way. Oh, look, I got the car stuck. Where are we? Just stuck there on the bleachers. All right, let's go back. You know what? We're gonna go down to another drift session. Let's try this one out. This is one of the coolest looking ones. You got the river on the one side. You got the canyons on the other. It's one of the better looking ones in the game, I feel. Yeah, fourth is not it at all. I really gotta fix the gearing ratios on this. It's not right now. Yeah. When it
turn around,
stuck there. Is it gonna fall on its own? Nope, reset. Alright, back at it. Alright, here we go.
400 yards. Turn left. Horizon Arcade will begin soon. Why not say hello to the other drivers whilst you wait?
I'm not doing that. Not doing no Horizon Arcade right now. Oh, we're on the dirt now. Dirt is a whole different story. They're taking pictures.
In 400 yards, turn left.
you go.
Turn left.
Oh my god, on dirt there's just no hope whatsoever. Alright, but we made it.
You have arrived at your
This
destination.
is one of my favorite drift zones. It's not an easy one. There's always that train coming. It's a downhill and then an uphill. Lots of sharp. This is a sharp little bend. Oh, I think I messed it up. And then there's lots of big bends, like this one.
You have arrived at your destination.
All right, let's go up. Uphill is always a little bit easier. Downhill is a little bit faster. So more points usually going downhill. There you go, see? Wow. That was pretty sweet, wasn't it? You seen this? Pretty sweet. Really, really nice. Right? So that one was a pretty good one. Let's go ahead and switch out to another car. We've done the Mazda. We've done that Toyota truck. That was pretty cool. Let's try another car that's a really famous drifter in the game. And that is the Nissan Silvia. Everybody sings song about the Silvia. So let's go ahead and check that one out. All right, so this is a Silvia that I have tuned right now. I didn't tune this one myself, just got the tune I picked up from the community tunes, from the shared tunes library or whatever it is. So let's see how it drives. I haven't really given this a car a chance very much because my favorite drifter is the Supra MK4. So I don't really drift a lot of these other ones, but this one is very famous too. So let's go ahead and see what this one's about. Ooh, the angles are definitely cool. Okay, right away I noticed that. Ooh. Okay, this is really nice, guys. Wow, okay, so slides really nice. Ooh. Really, really nice. And nice and slow transitions. It's not abrupt. Wow. Okay, so that was pretty cool. That was really cool. Okay, let's not fall off the cliff now. Yeah, I'm in the Silvia. I'm late to the party here in the Silvia because everybody keeps talking about the Silvia. And I never really drove this car. So let's see. Real cool. Okay, so third gear is it. It wants to slide right away. Yeah, I'm not ready with that throttle, but we'll go up here. Oh my god. It's like I'm just not used to a car turning this much. The angles that it's getting is throwing me off because I'm just not used to it. I mean, the Toyota Supra, the MK4 does give you these kinds of angles, but it's a smaller car. The Silvia has like a larger body, and yeah, it's very interesting. It's super cool though. I want to give it another go. I'm not ready to let go of this car yet. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. Calm down. This car just wants to go sideways. Woo. There you go.
Arrived at your destination.
There you go. Little turn around there too. Very nice. Okay. Very cool. This time around going up, I'm gonna try a higher gear maybe. But I don't. Yeah, let's try 4th. Oh, too much still. Hold on. I gotta get the uphill down. Uphill is usually easy. I don't know what's going on. This one I messed up because I was trying to downshift and upshift in the middle of the drift, and that's just very hard to do with the paddle shifters that I have. I don't have an 8 shifter, so this is always tricky. I prefer not to have to change gears during a drift. There you go. There you go. Oh, a little too much. I knew it. The throttle, I just gave too much throttle there for a second. Man, the steering feels really good though. The steering feels really good. Gotta give it one more go. I think, still trying to figure out what gear is best. Can we get it? Can we? Yes, I made it. Okay, good.
You've arrived at your destination.
There you go. Get a view of the canyon. Very nice. Let's go. All right, let's go up one more time and then we'll switch the cars up. This one's a good one. I see why people like it. Again, I did the same thing. We gotta nail this one down, though. We gotta nail this one. I can do it. I just am forgetting the throttle. It's very hard to get used to the throttle for every car, but by now, having tried this like 5 times, I should know it. But sometimes it takes a minute to get used to it. All right, here we go. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Slide in. There you go. Perfect. That was perfect. It's here that I'm messing up. Right there. There you go. I kept it real light on the throttle this time. If you're looking at the RPMs, you'll see. There you go. Beautiful. All right. Now I see why people like the Silvia so much. This one's a good one. All right. Really cool. Very cool tune on it. Looks real nice. Then what's next for us today? What else did I want to try? Let me just take a quick look. We tried the Silvia. We tried the Toyota Tacoma. That was a cool little truck too. It looks so good. Then, oh, we haven't tried the Silverado. Let's try the Chevy Silverado 1500, the Liberty Edition. That's a cool one. And I want to try that Viper, the Formula Drift Dodge Viper, which I haven't tried either. So those two. Let's start with the Chevy, the Silverado, and then we'll go to the Viper. I'm interested in that a lot. Let's see. The Birdie's making some good drift cars too, man, in this game. So that was a Tacoma that we tried earlier, the Toyota Tacoma TRD. That was pretty cool. Really good drifter. And then right now we're about to try this black and pig Chevy Silverado, because that's a good drifter too. This is actually a drifter that you get, I think, in the campaign. While you're doing the campaign, you get this thing unlocked, I think. It's not a hard to get sort of a car. All right, let me whip it around. You know what? Let me turn this convoy off. That's really annoying me. There's no point of doing the convoy anyway. All right, let's see. Oh, the Fast and Furious Charger, Ben, I got you. Whew. Look at this truck. Oh man, so good. Look at that.
You have arrived at your destination.
Wow, that was awesome. All right. I didn't need a whole lot of practice with that. Went straight in. Wow, this truck is awesome, guys. Can you see? Can you believe this thing? Amazing. That was incredible. All right, real nice. All right, next up, didn't even have to really do that too many times. I'll use a charger bin. If there's any other requests that you guys have, feel free to put in chat what car you want and I'll hit that up. Next up is the Viper. I think it's the Formula Drift Viper. It's a car that I haven't driven at all, so this is going to be the very first time. We'll go to Fast and the Furious. Let's go to, you know what, let's go to Dom's Charger everybody wants. Yeah, let's do that. Oh wait, that's not Dom's Charger. We want this one, the Fast and the Furious. This Charger. Let's hop in. I think I already have it on a drift tune-up, so let's see. I don't know. Been a long time I've had these cars, but I haven't driven them very much. Oh my gosh. Feels so fast already. Alright, let's keep it in third. Let's see what I can do here. Ooh, it's so big. Yeah. I'm gonna have to really work on how and when I'm turning the car so I don't crash into those rails, because it is so large. So long, this car. Yeah, right there. It's close to crashing. But wow.
You have arrived at your destination.
Pretty nice. Whew. There's Dom's car. Ben, that's for you. All right, Dom's car is this way. It actually has too good of a handling for a drift car, but we'll make it work. We'll cause a little bit of destruction, but that's fine, because I have to wrestle with the steering on this quite a bit. Woo! Man, that is nice. That was really nice. There you have it. All right, time to go to the Viper. Oh, excuse me. Gotta take a drink. All right. Switching over to the Viper. What are we doing? There's a Viper. Let's go, Dodge Viper. Hey guys, I pinned a chat. Those of you who are watching, if you want these wallpapers, I did some renders of some cool cars. There's some phone and desktop wallpapers you can grab from the chat. Go to the link, it's free. Just download it if you like them. Okay, so this car I haven't driven at all. Okay. It turns back too yeah, it turns back too fast. I'm expecting it to maintain the drift, but
you've arrived at your destination.
there you go. Okay. This is an interesting car. Looks really cool though. Inside, this is what it looks like. Let's back up a little bit. Very smoky. All right, hop back out. Fourth gear this time. Oh yeah. It wants to put up a fight. But look at that. Oh my god, look at that. How cool was that? All right, the way it stopped, we did double spins, double 360s. That was pretty dope. All right, if any other requests for any of the cars, drop them in the comments. I'm taking a look and I'm switching them on. All right, let's try one more time going this way. I enjoyed it. Messed up there. Oh man, it's actually makes it look so easy. Makes it feel pretty easy. Yeah, turning is really weird in this car. I don't know what it is. It straightens out too quickly on its own. So, you know, you could adjust the toe in to help with that. How quickly the car straightens itself out can be adjusted with the toe-in thing, the toe-in setting in the tuning setup. And in that, I think we can bring that down for this car a little bit, because we don't want it to come back as quickly as it's trying to straighten itself out. which helps in like tighter corners, but in bigger corners, that doesn't help us. You just have to wrestle, yeah, see, just like straighten itself out a little bit too much. And then you have to just be really good at, you know, getting your steering in order and keeping that in check so it doesn't turn back on its own.
You have arrived at your destination.
There you go. All right. It's a bit of a wrestling match with this car, though. I'll give it that. It's not easy. It's a little bit of a challenge, which is always nice. Don's car was a little too easy. This one keeps you on your toes a little bit more. You can't just do a relaxing drift. Ooh. Man, feels really, really nice though. All right, so there you have it. That's the Dodge Viper. Really cool. This is the Formula Drift Dodge Viper. The full name is 2006 Formula Drift number 43 Dodge Viper SRT 10. These long name cars, but yep, that's what we got. All right, next up, what are we gonna do? A regular, well, let's see what other cars we have available that we haven't done. Let me do a quick check. We did the DeBerti Toyota Tacoma, the TRD. We did the RX7. That was a really cool one too. Chevy Silverado did really well. Corvette we haven't done. The Dodge Charger, we did the Charger from Fast and the Furious edition. That was pretty cool. All right, so I think we got everything that we wanted to get at, and I want to get back to the DeBerti Toyota Tacoma TRD because that one, there's also some work that needs to be done with that car. So let's go ahead and find that. Yeah, a little bit of tuning with this truck I think would make it better. Let's see how it does on this drift zone. This drift zone, I don't know if this truck is gonna do too well. It was not as responsive as some of the other cars, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of tune I have to do to fix whatever the issue is here. Right, we gotta check that out. So here we go. Yeah, this is a third gear drift. Fourth is a little too slow to accelerate. It's a cool looking truck though. Look at it.
You have arrived at your destination.
Very nice. All right, let's turn it around. There you go. Let's go back up now. Going up third is going to be interesting. Let's see. We also didn't get to see any of the skill trees for any of these cars, so let's try to check that out. Oh my god, that is really sweet though. Yeah, there's something about it. Maybe it's just a little bit too low on power. Maybe that's what it is. We'll try to maybe tune that up another time. But next up is gonna be our final car of the day. And we're gonna try the Supra. Let me see if there's any other requests. And then we're gonna go into Supra. Here's the car mastery, by the way, for this. Oh, there's a wheel spin. Let's go ahead and activate that. Man, I could have been having these extra points all this time drifting with the thing and didn't get credit. There you go. 120 grand. We'll take that for sure. Thank you very much. There's another one. You get 2 wheel spins. 30 grand. We'll take that too. Very nice. Then we get this. And that's good enough for now. I mean, I have enough stuff, so let's go ahead and pop in. And finally, let's do a couple of jumps too. We haven't done any jumps today, so for jumps, we'll pick our fastest cars and see what we can do. So let's go ahead and go on home first. Did a lot of drifting already. It's time to do something chill, something easy, which is jumps. Let's go ahead and go by performance class. Start with the X's, see what we got. The Brabham BT62 is one of the newer cars that I've gotten. Let's start with the Venom, then we'll go to the Jesco, and then we'll go, you know, other places from there. Lots of cars to try out here. There's some newer cars that I could also tweak up. But let's just start with what we got here. We'll just take people's requests and we'll go with that. All right, let's start with the Brabham. This one, why not this one? Everybody's one-time favorite. All right, let's hop up out of here and go to the runway jump. Meet me here, everybody, right here. You know where this is, right? By the aerodromal drag strip, the abandoned airfield. Let's connect here. Bam. All right, here we go. Let's go. Great car for skill points also. It's fast. A little barrel roll, but not at all well aligned. Gets us right there, nice and smooth. Decent landing. Here we go. A little 360 attempt. Went a little wide, but we completed it. Alright, let's do a straight jump. No barrel. Let's see how far this thing can actually go. It's one of the faster cars in the game. It's not the fastest for sure. It doesn't have enough top speed. That's the only thing. It accelerates real fast. Goes real fast, drives real nice, handles real well, but then the top speed is just not that high compared to some of the other hypercars that are in this game. So let's see how far it can really get us. We're getting to 250, I guess, and let's see what that gets us. Look at that. Nice and steady, and we didn't cross the river, but we almost got there. Almost got there, very close. 3/4 of the way there. Always nice. Alright, now let's go to our next car. And that's gonna be the Brabham. Deliver. This car's unlocked from the Hot Wheels DLC, so not very easy to get unless you have the Hot Wheels DLC. And even for the Hot Wheels DLC, you have to, I think, get to like the pro, past the pro level, expert level, or whatever it is, to get this car. So not as easy a car to get in the game, but it's a very fast car. It goes real, well, it drives real nice, but I want to say it handles real well. Really cool. Look at that. Ooh. Hiding behind the bushes there. On purpose, of course. I did that on purpose. There we go. What's up, Samurai? Alright, so let's go and do a barrel roll only. Handles real nice, this car, actually. Speed's not bad either. Woo! Look at that beautiful barrel. We went a little too far to the right. Past the bridge. Almost across the river, but not quite. Alright, so there's the Brabham. A really cool looking car. Well, thank you, truck, for stopping us. I was going straight back into the ocean. So I'm glad the truck came through. Go 100 miles an hour on dirt, not bad. Oh, man, this thing. Look at that. This thing is really nice. It's a lot of fun. Those rear tires are huge, and you can really spin this thing around. Very cool. Alright, what's next? 180, here we go. What should we do next? Let's do a Jesco, and then we'll do the Venom. How about that? Jesco coming through. All right, here we go. Oh, missed the barrel just by a little bit. Upside down car. How are we gonna drop? We're gonna cross the river upside down. Only a Jessica could do that. Alright, we gotta try that one more time. Those of you hanging out, make sure you check the comments. Check the pinned comment. In the pinned comment, I have a link to download some wallpapers as a celebration for our 3-year anniversary of the channel. Hit it up, get the link. Free wallpapers for your phone or your tablet or your computer, if you like. Check them out. All right, here we go. One more time. We gotta hit that barrel this time. There you go. A little bit of, yeah, a little bit better, more control, but still we didn't go to the right enough. We're still not aligning it right. Let's see if we can get this Jesco to land on the bridge today. That'd be cool. We gotta do that. I don't like how the Jessica handled at higher speeds. The Venom I find handles a lot better compared to the Jessica. I prefer the Venom, even though the Venom hits, it's faster. The Venom is a faster car than the Jessica by a couple of miles in this game, and to me it handles a little bit better. Oh. This thing, man, so fast. All right, thank you, Tree, for stopping us. Let's get back on the road, and we're gonna try to do a barrel. We're trying to land on that bridge today. Let's see. Oh man, I missed again. I had the right angle though this time, I felt like. But nope. Missed again. Alright, we gotta give it a go. About to be nighttime out here. Here we go. Let's see. Yep, gotta come from here. No, too late. At that speed, it's just really hard to figure out where you're at or where you're gonna be. At least this time I didn't end up crashing, which makes it a little bit easier to get back on the bridge and keep going. And we're in a Jesco, so going back is, woo! Going back is not that bad. Okay. No time wasted. Let's go. Oh man. The weirdest jumps. The physics of Forza. You gotta love. I love it. That was one of my convoy people. convoy friends come back down here. So we could all be doing the jumps together. But we're all doing our own things. Let's go to the bridge. What's up, Aiden? Trying to get this Jessica on the bridge, Aiden. Let me know if you got any tips. Ooh. Did we? Bruh. Oh my god. Almost had it. Almost had it. That means we're getting closer. That's the only thing that means. I've done it with a lot of other cars, but I don't think I've ever done it with a Jesco, so it would be fun. It would be nice to get this Jesco to be on the bridge. Back at it. Alright, let's straighten out. Let's go to the left. Get that angle. Ooh, come on, that's gotta go on the bridge. No? That was really good. I thought that was the right angle. Oh man, this game's really not trying to use its magic physics today. Every time I look over to look at chat, I crash. I gotta only look at chat when I'm stopped. Alright, here we go. Let's start here. Here we go. Jesco coming through, 300 miles an hour. All right, come on, get us on the bridge. Oh, come on. I feel like this game is cheating. I've had a couple of good barrels that a lot of other cars I feel like would have gotten us on the bridge. But this thing just won't. Get off the hill, get off the hill. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, tree. Come on now. That's gotta get us somewhere. Nope. Somewhere, but not on the bridge. No. Hey Matthew, what's going on? I probably already have the cars you're trying to sell, Matthew. I'll buy your cars, but only if I needed them. I already got too many cars. I have more than 700 cars in this game, and I still bump into things. Anyway, yeah, I got more than 700 cars. The only car that I kind of want to buy, but I probably don't have enough money for it anyway, is a Razor Tacoma, I think it's called. It's that Razor car that's so hard to get. But I don't even know. Like, I wouldn't pay millions of credits for that car anyway. One of these days, that car is going to show up in the backstage pass section, and I'll buy it from there. It's a lot cheaper than losing all your credits for a car. I can't believe people spend so many credits on cars. No barrel, and nothing there either. Alright, let's try to fix the mistake here. That wasn't no fix the mistake. I never rewind, so I'm not even used to it. Okay, that didn't do it. Alright, let's do it. How's that? How is that? Come on. That should have gone on the bridge. It's like right at the last minute. It changes angles and just goes in a different area. It just slips right past the bridge. It's like it's coded not to get on the bridge on purpose. Why? Why are you doing this? We're gonna get it though. If I could have If I kept on rewinding, I probably would have gotten it on that one, but let's just try the real way, you know? I'll do rewinds if I feel like I'm close, but if I'm not close, what's the point of rewind? Alright, we're back. Let's see. I'm a little too far out to the left right now. This might be a good line to keep. Keep straight here and then start turning. There you go. I mean, I turn a lot. And guess what? Who needs a rewind? Who needs a rewind? We did it. We did it. We finally did it. There you go, Jesco. I have finally done it with a Jesco. I recently did it with a couple of different cars. It's probably on my videos. You could see in my shorts, I probably have a bunch. But with a Jesco, I don't think I ever did. So for the first time, I just did it with a Jesco. Finally. And I didn't have to rewind. Matthew, you can join the game. I have a convoy up. I can show you the convoy. Do I have the convoy? Yeah, there you go. So there's a convoy. Just look for RPM reload. Search it up. It's open. Anybody could join. Just come by and we'll do some jumps right here, man. Bring your fastest car. Let's see what kind of airtime we could all get. See who could get the most airtime. Footage. See who gets the most footage. Come join. Whoever wants to join. RPM space reload. Go get it. See you soon. Alright, can we... See, the Jesco just keeps on spinning. I don't know whatever I do. Can't get a 360 on it either. Alright, but we are going to do the Venom now. Alright, so the Venom is next. Which I like better than the Jesco, actually. So take that, Jesco. The Hennessy Venom F5. That's next. Here we go. The Jesco does look better on the inside, though. I'll give it that. Woo! The handle looks nice. Oh my god, handle's so much better than the Jesco. Jesco was crap. This handle's so much better. I think we'll get this one on the bridge a little bit quicker, let's just say. Jesco is just way too hard to handle at faster speeds. The Venom handle is real nice. It's got that tight race handling. Even at really fast speeds, it doesn't look like the rear of the car is going to just give out. Matthew, it's RP. It's the same name as the channel, RPM space reload. If you're joining the convoy, it's RPM reload. RPM space reload. Something else. All right, here we go. Woo! All right, the last one was pretty close, so I don't have to go too far out. No, still too far out. Okay, let's go again. I guess I need a bigger angle. I'm too close to the ramp. I need to come farther away from the left and do like a sharper inside turn. Let's see what we can do. This thing is easier to turn, so I'm not as worried. It's a lot easier to control than the Jesco, so we'll work it out. There you go, just keep on spinning. How about that? That might have been it. Oh man, that was so close. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, if you're trying to join the convoy, this is what I would do. You can go search for a convoy, and it's RPM reload. That's the convoy, and I have it open so anybody could join. If I manage it, right, everything is good. I'll type it in the chat. Hold on. There you go. I think when you go to join a convoy, it gives you a list, and then from there, there's a button you can press to search for it too, I think. That get us on? Looks like we're about to be on. Yeah. There we go. Woo! So we landed on the bridge with the Venom and with the Jesco today. Two of the fastest, the only fastest cars in the game. There's nothing faster than these two cars in the game. And we landed both of them on the bridge, baby. The Jesco did go farther though. I'll give you that. The Jesco went farther than the Venom, but the Venom went also. Alright. Yeah, Matthew, I don't really know, man, how it works. I don't usually do convos, but let me just take a look. If I were to do it, how would we join a convoy? Because that's the only thing we could do, right? I guess we could add friends, but even that you can't do. Or you could I could create a club or something. So if I were to leave this convoy. See, I left the convoy. When I go to convoy, it says I can either find a convoy or create a convoy. If I go to find a convoy, I go to anything goes, and it gives me the list of all of the ones that I could join. So I guess that's all it is. You can't search it, you're right. And if I don't show up here, then I don't show up here. Right, manage convoy, find a convoy, leave convoy. See, I'm gonna create an anything goes convoy, and anyone can join right now. So it's open. It says you're the leader of, yeah. I don't know how convoys work, but I thought that's the only way to kind of join and get people to drive around with you. I wonder if it's I don't even know if it's cross-platform, you know, like if it allows that, if it allows cross-platform from Xbox to PlayStation to PC. I don't know if it allows all that, because I'm playing on the PC right now. Alright, so there you have it. We've done a bunch of drifting, we've done a bunch of jumping, and I think I'm ready to wrap up. It's getting late. Thanks for everybody who joined. It's been fun, it's been great. This was our 3-year anniversary, so the channel just turned 3 years old. I left some wallpapers for you to download for free in a pinned chat, so make sure you check that out. Click on the link, it's free. Download if you want, if you like the pictures. They're for your phones and desktops if you want, and there's just some cool looking cars that I rendered through AI, so check them out if you like. Download, it's free. And thanks again for anybody who joined. Thanks for everybody who was in the chat. Appreciate you. And make sure you sub and like the videos. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.